I'll be able to regroup with you soon. I just need to like do this.
Alrighty. In the meantime, I will pose with my brand new Warframe that I've gotten. Ooh. Man, I can only imagine what people think about this.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Not yet, Ortis. Not yet. Hello, Swan. Hope you don't mind me referring to you as your last part of your username there. I'm terrible with words, you see. And well,
Alright, you can send me an invite.
Oh, got it. And then I'll invite you to my ship so you can see me in action.
You might need to send me again.
I'm sorry, Swain, I'm sorry. For you see, I've never for most of my life, I've been terrible at speaking. Trust me. It's
It's not because like he's new to
as I
English
do.
or anything. It's just like I think like Chaos is free to correct me. I think he's dyslexic.
And well, autistic, but you know. Ta-da!
Oh, that's a very fancy looking Warframe you got there. I like
Yep.
the eye. It looks like he's wearing a monocle. I just realized that.
Pretty fancy, don't you think?
Limbo, shoot, there was a word for that. The most dapperest of Warframes. So dapper that he has 2 different types of top hats.
You're goddamn
Like
right.
we have one that looks like that. We have one that looks like it has a basic silhouette of a top hat. This one he's wearing right now is a literal top hat.
With razor blades on the edge.
Yeah, like a Bond villain, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, now let me show you my actual legit new Warframe, as I proceed to do the wrong thing. Here we go.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Ta-da!
Is that your Loki Prime?
Yep, it's my Loki Prime.
Sick. I like the helmet you got.
Thank you. Figured there had to be some way to make the particular Loki Prime stand out from your Loki and Omni Voice's
Besides
Loki.
the color scheme. That too, but to be fair, that's just like the default Loki. And mine's like very red, and yours? Yeah, between the 2 of us, you definitely stick out.
Yeah, like mine is.
As your own individual person.
Yeah, you could probably guess who the color scheme is based off of.
Yeah, I can pretty much tell. And I see you're also using the Bow Prime.
Correct.
Any particular reason, or do you just want to use it because of Prime weapon?
Mastery fodder.
Yeah, so there is a reason. So, did you also did anything with your room at all? Your personal quarters?
No, not really. It's fine the way
Okay.
it is for right now. At least until I can figure out how to
Being
get there.
being a barren, empty room.
Yeah. Doesn't help that to get most of the stuff that I did, I only have 70 platinum.
Oh,
And-
I could probably lend you some. I have like I still have like a lot of platinum to spare.
Yeah, somehow I'm not surprised, given how much you got earlier.
Like if you want, like we could just go trade them right now, or you feel more comfortable just gain platinum your own way.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
How
much do you need?
I'll just need about 20.
Really? Just 20?
Yeah, I got 70 right now.
All right. Okay.
I don't think I'll be switching all that much.
Fair enough. As long as you know what to go with. I doubt you need anything for like the wall pattern decoration since you made everything pitch black and green.
Only the most fabulous of colors. And now to play the Drama of Awakening.
I don't know I'm going to be coming to the clan. I don't know, something happened. Yeah, we got disconnected for some reason. Don't worry, I'm still going to head there. You might need to send me an invite, though.
Yeah, we'll do it afterwards.
Wait. Like, what? Like, don't you want the platinum, or what?
If you go to the place, we won't have to be in a group to trade.
Oh, right.
Remember, we're part of the same clan.
Yeah, I just forgot. I forgot. I gotta use this. I gotta use it just going there a lot just to trade with random people. I don't know why we had to like go to our clan places specifically. Like, why couldn't we just go to like Maru's Bazaar or something?
Because we own this place.
Oh, whatever. There you are. You can start doing that now.
Guess what song I was trying to play?
I got nothing. Like, I just came here and you're just making like random beats.
I was trying to play the Imperial March, but I can only know the first beat. It's like starting up a Star Wars movie, wait for 5 seconds for the song to play when the bad guys show up, and then restart the movie. Anyway, I set up shop, which means that I'm high-fiving.
Hold on, let me close mine. God damn it.
For like a split second I saw.
You've already requested a trade with this player. What? Okay, let me try to trade something. Okay, finally. That was weird.
Shame you can't give me credits.
Yeah, and credit is like the most easiest thing to get.
For you, maybe. I can't do a goddamn thing. Here, have an ammo case.
Gee, thanks. I always wanted one of those.
Hey, you can never have too much ammo.
Alright, you got your platinum?
Yep.
Alright.
Back into space. Also, I just realized, since you have, you know, a lot of platinum, as you say, why don't you use it to try customizing your ship?
I already did. Well, the interior.
I meant the exterior.
That's definitely in the list of things to do, just not yet.
Why not now?
Because I'm not in a rush getting it.
You know, yeah, let me tell you a story. Story of a man who I revere, but, you know, slightly irritated by, named Alexander Frost. One time,
the character I just made.
No, he's a real guy.
Oh, right,
yeah.
Him. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I thought. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he once started a Samurai Warriors 2 live stream, and he had all of his subscribers as soldiers in it, or at least the ones that inputted one anyway. which was still a decent amount number, enough to have different clans and factions and such. He started about, I want to say, 5 years ago. Or 4. Or 3. Point is, about a year or two ago. More than a year or two.
Operator?
He's yet to go back to it.
What are you thinking about?
And I'm kind of miffed. Especially, so yeah. Whenever I hear someone say, "Oh, I'll do it later," I just think back to how he never done it, and probably
well, trust
still
me,
won't.
I will. Well, trust me, I will. Like, don't
Yesterday,
believe me,
you said tomorrow.
Like, every time I see my orbiter,
So just
trust me,
do it.
I will.
I want a new ship
believe me,
now.
like I
You
was
have
about
the
to
platinum.
say, it's
You
not
have the
keeps
touch.
occurring to me
You
every
have the
time I
power.
see myself in a loading screen. I don't need you to like pester me about it.
Well, guess what,
Jeez,
Gat?
man.
Gat, it's not about you. It's about me. It's about everyone who sees you in a lobby. Don't you want to stand out amongst your peers? To be looking more unique and not just some color-coded pleb? I mean, just look at you. You have so much power,
Believe
money.
me, no matter.
Money.
Believe me,
You
no matter
should
how
look
much I'm gonna
much.
try to stick out, it's not gonna be like up there with your freaking rare prime ship.
Fuck my ship. All you have to do is get the thing at a certain time and you'll get it. Not to mention it'll probably be released at Vault and then my rarity will decrease by a good amount. Yeah, I think this thing will work well.
Can we just try to focus on something else in the meantime?
Got it. Let's focus on what sort of ship type that we should get for you. Let's see.
God
Let me
damn
look at
it! Stop focusing on my ship! Freaking H, man, you keep this up. I'm not gonna be part of our live stream. I am not. I did not like join their little party just so you could judge me about my ship.
What does the fans think? Do people want Gat to change?
Oh yes, the fans of people that barely even comment on your stuff.
Yeah. Oh. 195 of them.
I thought it was 200.
No, I'm
Like
not.
202.
I'm not counting the people who actually do comment regularly.
No, I meant like this. I was talking about the subscribers, but whatever.
I know. I am talking about them too, but they don't comment nearly as much.
Okay.
But yeah. Ooh, I got it. How about the Xiphonos?
I'm ignoring you right now. I'm just gonna pick a mission with I'm going to get go to Void Fisher missions.
Oh, come on, Gat. It looks fabulous. And not to mention, I think it will fit you a little bit more than the standard Lizette. Especially since it delivers a automatic turret to fire at nearby visible enemies.
I guess I'm gonna use this.
Alright. Let's see, what do I want to throw up?
Just pick like whatever.
Eh. Very well.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just doing this just so I can get stuff for Barracuteer. I keep forgetting the name of the other currency. There's credits, there's platinum, and there's that other one.
And then there are Barracuteer tokens.
Is that what they're actually called, or are you just messing with me?
Do you honestly think they would call it Barracuteer tokens?
I don't know, I would be surprised.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
I think the next
By the way,
mission...
I'm
Fishers, you need them to
By the way, I'm
open a
actually
portal,
using
but
the
are you
Ether
confident
Reaper
you can
Prime.
withstand their
I'm just
fury?
using the skin on top of it.
Oh.
A fisher.
That reminds me, we have to go, like, figure out, like, which, Void Rift
Reactant to open a relic.
holds that.
The reactant is working on
Or,
your
Holds
you know,
what?
the pieces.
But like like what are you talking about?
I want to get an Ether Reaper for myself, but I don't want to pay $40 to get another Frost Prime. If I didn't have a Frost Prime, it'd be no, like, well, yeah, I would still have to wait a while, but I'm not going to get it just so the guy can get another version of a Frost Prime I already own.
I think they. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was about to mention something. Now the prime stuff is out of the vault, does that mean we can still get them in like relic form?
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool then. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess for a while, I guess you're gonna be out finding up relics then.
Yeah, I have to like look up like what mission type. Then we can go like try to get the Reaper.
That is a very important ability I must use all the time.
Yeah, especially for the health that I get from it.
Yeah, because even though I'm pretty sure I'm prime form, you're still going to be pretty squishy.
It helps that I'm still pretty low level, and I just got this Warframe recently.
Yeah. You might have higher stats, but that still doesn't make him invincible.
I may have higher stats, but it's not high enough.
Are those my guys?
You can say that again, Doc. Oh, no, they're my guys.
Okay, it was kind of throwing me off because I keep seeing like blue glowing things, and it's like, are those my guys or what the heck is going on?
Yeah, if you see people who are blue, they're mine. If you see people who are green, they're yours. In other words, it's opposite day whenever we're playing at these particular Warframes. Yeah, welcome, Nox. Glad you finally could get here. Shame YouTube decided to misinform you like that. It unfortunately led to you not seeing another stream that I did earlier, which was about a Shadow Boar. Not much to it, really. Just me doing online conquests and testing out some of the orcs. And also showing off how, for whatever reason, even though you have an Atarial skin, it's still Talion's voice. So that just makes everything awkward.
The enemy is broken. Well done. To extract.
But now we have a woman that sounds like a man.
Which is pretty funny, even though I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
God dang it! Hate knockback.
I hate nullifiers. YouTube shall get the whip. YouTube should always get the whip.
Thank God for Terrify.
Screw it. I already have one, so might as well. No, grab another one. See for a weapon I have yet to actually make. But yeah, we learned that with the exception of the orc with the orc Two-Face, they don't have any unique lines as followers. Yep, I did know I could summon Shenron in fighters, Nox. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, except in story mode, of course. Story mode always have to fail us.
Yeah, I want to talk about that Shenron thing. Yeah, I was able to look up that. If you notice, like when you're in actually, I'm kind of curious. I don't know if this applies in multiplayer, like when you're just having a good old competitive fight. But if you do like a series of combos, like just mash X square a lot, you can get the dragon. You can get like a Dragon Ball, and you know whoever gets all 7 of them is able to summon Shenron in the middle of a fight and get like a kind of buff. Like you can be stronger, you might be faster, you might even get a heal.
Even revive a fallen member of your team, but it's not always. But getting the 7 Dragon Balls is the easy step. The hard part is also getting up to 7 Fin bars and then getting another combo off.
And like I said, I don't know if this applies like whoever gets all of them first. Like say your opponent got 6, but you get the last one and you're able to summon Shenron. I don't know how that works just specifically.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Oh, by the way, Nox, it's actually really good that you're here. For you see, there's something I need your opinion on.
God dang it, hey,
Not a
Nox.
number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Let it go, man. God, you're really getting on my nerves with that.
Do you think this ship would match Gat better than his current ship? Okay, I'm done. Mister, I don't want to get a ship.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm not getting a ship. I'm fine with my Lizette. Choosing a skin for a Lizette, I'm still going to be working on.
Well then, I know what I'm doing when we get back. Yeah, Gat's current ship is behind me.
Or on my screen, you're behind me.
Yes,
And
but
just kinda
people
like-
only see my screen, not your screen. Whee! And we both crash into the... I always love how, like, whatever, like, the scenes, like, you know, technically speaking, we crash into the ship.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing coolant cells. Void fissures. You need them to relic, but are you confident?
Oh,
you
god
can
damn, we
withstand
just
their
started.
fury? My intel suggests rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Alright, I got Nox's opinion. He thinks you should go with the ship that I went with.
Look out
If
for
you don't believe me,
reactors.
check the stream itself.
Well, I don't have. Well, there's no way to get a Prime Lizette.
They're dropping
No, I meant the
Use it to
gunship.
I am not getting. I told you I'm fine with the current ship I have. I am going to try to work on getting like a skin for it. I saw there's a really cool one called the Hellkite.
Damn it! This turret ruined my mojo. And then the sparks
Hey,
proceeded
I'm
to
the
stay in the
necromancer over
air.
here. I'm the only one to use mojo.
Mojo Jojo?
Sorry, we're gonna take my meds today. Oh yeah, along with the new Ether Reaper Prime I got, I'm also using a new stance because the other one's not very adaptable with it.
Oh, a stance.
Yeah. I'll give you a guess. It has the word reaping in it.
Reaping spiral? Spiral?
Yeah. Which is kind of funny since I'm using the Ether Reaper, and I kind of look like a Grim Reaper. I have to say, it feels really weird using this mod after using the Ether, the other stance for a long while.
Security measures have
Oh
locked
come
the
on! I
coolant
was
cells in
just
place.
over that.
Destroy them.
No, I bought a Loki Prime from the pack mainly because I wanted the Sentinels.
Coolant cell destroyed.
And I got the Frost one and the Loki one just because I wanted the Scythe and Sentinels as well.
When I'm able to, I am gonna try farming for the Scythe, however, for the Ether Reaper.
And failing that, you could always. I was about to say, and failing that, you can also try to get the like there is a pack that comes with like stalker weapons.
Now is your chance to
It's part of a
complete the
bundle. It's got like
sabotage.
I think
I
it
already
also got
have
like
that.
the war.
Sure, it never works again.
Really, you want?
Coolant cell has been extracted.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, I already have that
If you want to
Scythe.
get-
I want the Prime Scythe.
All right.
Wouldn't it be something if the Stalker got Prime variants of his weapons?
Actually, it'll be interesting. There was already like, I don't know, like sentient stalker, whatever variants, like a new type of variant, like Umbra and Prime.
Yeah, it would be nice if he had his own unique sentient weapon, because right now he just wields the war.
When the
Well,
reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
after a certain quest, he starts using the war. Nice job, Nox.
What did Nox do?
He got a thing. And by thing, I mean he was grinding for the Frost Prime and he got the blueprint.
Oh, Frost Prime is especially helpful during like defense missions, maybe interception.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Because if I recall, Frost Prime has the ability to make some kind of ice, like making this ice dome that you can pretty much use.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
A blast door has blocked
That
the
and freezing
evacuation
enemies
route.
is a lot of
Find
fun.
a way to open it.
Oh, time to get out of here.
The relic has been cracked open.
Wait,
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
okay, now we can get out.
Wait, you thought I was waiting for you?
Well, you don't have to, just letting you know that I'm going to be a little bit far behind.
Your
Well, it's good, because we were going in the wrong direction
Get to
anyway.
extraction.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Loki, away! Yeah, you're giving me voice tracing, you son of a bitch.
Oh, sorry.
Pick the other guy's reward. That's how you be a true teammate. Oh, so by the way, I got the reaping spiral from that.
Okay.
And I agree with you, Nock. But this is a really good game. So many things about it just make me feel all sorts of warm and cuddly inside when supporting it. Other than the dread I get from supporting Shadow of War.
Yeah. I think one of the most important things to know that compared to most big game developers, DE actually listens to their audience. Like they actually listen to their player base, their community. If
Yeah,
there's
like,
anything wrong with it, they'll try to do their best to fix it.
yeah, not to mention they have their own little Tenno-gen thing where people can submit designs.
Yeah, like the this skin I got from my Necros. This is also was made by a different person, I think.
And
I might look it up.
and the skin that I mainly use, the Loki Incubus skin, is also from people.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't know if this was actually made by a different person, but one of these one of the things I got from for one of my Warframes gotta be made. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. Hold on. Okay, you can't actually see it at the moment, but I swear to God, I do have something that was actually player made. If I could just find out which one was it. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. I can't, like I said, I can't show it to you, but I have one of them.
Orders has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
And let's
Alrighty.
keep things clear. It's mostly just like armor. It's mostly like skins and armor accessories. Oh wait, actually no. Even some weapons are also like made from players. Like this is really cool one. That's pretty much like a fiery sword and shield.
Alrighty.
Oh God! Please don't do this in my game.
Alright, I'm just
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. My game got screwed up for some
Excellent
reason.
dominance, operator. Please return
Oh, that's a
covered
shame.
in blood. Safe and sound.
There's a ship going over your ship on my screen.
Okay, so I think my game might be acting up a bit, but I think right now I think everything's good. Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like a problem. You know what you need?
What?
A brand spanking new AI. Get a Rebecca AI. Have her run your ship. I'll keep orders.
Okay, let's see.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I'm also gonna take a quick look at all the skins for the Lizette.
Yeah, I told you. Like I told you, the one I want to get is called the It's called the
Hellkite.
Hellkite. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Looks
at
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at all of them now. The Lizette Kuza skin actually looks pretty nice.
Kuza or Kuva?
Kuza.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just mispronouncing Kuva, because I think there is
There's a
skin
Kuva
based
skin,
on
don't get me wrong, but there's also one called Kuza. As cool
I'll
as they
check that
all
out
are,
later.
they don't have the shiny golden bits of my ship. So, hey LT.
I like gold.
Yep. And also, T, just to inform you of a thing I'm probably going to end up doing throughout the thing occasionally, that I'm going to try to convince Gat to get a brand new ship. That is all.
You're not gonna convince me to get a new ship. I'm fine with the Lizette. I'm gonna stick with the Lizette. I've been playing. Like, I don't see you trying to tell me like to ditch my Excalibur. Okay, this ship has been with me through thick and thin, even though it's almost useless.
Yeah, because Excalibur doesn't have a prime variant that you can get.
Technically, it does, but I kind of
Technically it does, but we can't get it. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure it doesn't even exist on the PS4 without any sort of hacking involved.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know like it was even like Warframe was mostly a PC title, and now I don't even know like they even have it on a console version.
Exactly.
So as far as we know, the whole thing is like seeing like a Excalibur Prime in a console version is like a complete myth.
All corpus threats.
Yeah. But yeah, Nox, the reason why we're talking about like how Excalibur doesn't have one is because technically it does exist. It was the first Prime variant. However, it was limited to only a select few people who supported the game back when it was in development. Back before it was a great game that it was today, with only, you know, being a potential of being what it is.
Yeah, but when the first,
and it was a lot of money too.
Yeah, when the game first came out, let's just say the difference between these two, the difference between how it was then and how it is now. Yeah, it's about as different as night and day. Like, here's a fun thing.
Hey, you know how you wanted to grind from the Stalker?
Well, maybe it's not the Stalker. Maybe it's different assassins. They tend to do that.
Oh no,
weird,
it's him. It's him. Bring it on, motherfucker!
Oh, frick you! Where is he? There he is!
Where? Oh shit! Quick, teabag him as he flees!
Yeah, that tend to happen. Yeah, that tend to happen.
Don't mess with Frost.
Yeah, that tend to happen. You might get like random assassins coming after you. If you join a syndicate, you could end up getting assassins from an opposing syndicate. Like, yeah, from an opposing syndicate that's against yours. Or Stalker, who pretty much just goes after anyone.
Who pretty much will go after anybody who kills a boss, which will be 100% certainty after you get to a certain point in the game.
Yeah.
And after a certain point of the game, he upgrades to Stalker's Shadow, which doesn't mean much considering our current power level.
Especially with the operators. Operators can pretty much just destroy them, like what I just did.
Yeah, that was actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, but if you didn't have the operator, then prepare for one hell of a fight.
That's it.
Yeah, because the Shadow
finish your mission and
fights like a set tier.
Doors are locked. Time to break in.
And, well, that sadly means that he will gain invulnerabilities to certain attack types, thus crippling your damage output.
Yeah, he could be immune to fire, ice, radiation. I think even slash, impact, and puncture damage. So you have to be like creative on how you're gonna face him.
Yeah, he won't have that in the variation you'll fight. Not very first one. Just know it will eventually, that variation, it's just flat out deadly. Because he actually uses 3 weapons, not just 2. Or 1, I should say. He has a bow for far-range combat, his scythe for close-range combat, and throwing knives, each proficient in, well, killing Tenno. Also, I got a little dragon prime over my shoulder. What do you think?
I'm kind of a little bit busy here.
Alrighty, I'm on my way.
Hey, I'm gonna need some help over here. I hate it when he just comes freaking boats like this. Like, do they think it is? Like, don't they think it's a little bit crowded, facing like 20 enemies in a tiny room? Come on.
Yeah.
No way, I already went through here.
Yeah, and the thing that me and Gat were thinking about doing for the future is inspired by Omnivoice and our own attempts at machining. We plan on making our own little Warframe series, with each Warframes having a personality and a fun little gimmick that will make writing them fun. Like for one, Frosty will be female. Of course, it's gonna probably not be.
Where's the enemy over there?
Of course, we'll need someone to be a female voice actor. They're probably not sure.
Maybe it's like a glitch.
Not sure who it will be, because you definitely will be as a emotional as most people.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh, never mind.
And if you're wondering why Frost would be female when, you know, the one itself is actually male, it's because of a funny joke that Omnivoice made of how the operator in Rhino was female. Operators don't exist in the perfectly normal series, so it's just that a joke.
Most because the series was, not to mention,
the series started before all that.
The show was actually made before the second dream, where they introduced the operators. Because for a while, people thought the channel were just thieves, like people in fancy suits or whatever,
or just living energy. Let's see. And what was the thing for Necros?
I honestly don't remember, but we did saw something funny for Inaros, who just talks like a zombie.
And his partner's gonna be Dracosness, a Hydro droid prime whose best buddy is Inaros, and together they're looking for the greatest beach of all time. Well, you see, Inaros is safe.
Chaos, are you trying to do an Australian or a Southern accent?
The answer is yes.
Because I think originally you were meant to like make Hydroid Australian, but you're making it sound more Southern.
Well, I just do whatever I do in hopes I get it to be a comedic level. Either way, the last thing I'm pretty sure people would think Hydroid to sound like would be someone from Australia or from the south bit of America. Because they probably expect them to sound like a pirate. Yarr!
Well done. Now get to
But
extraction.
someone already like did that, so it's not gonna work.
So Australian man it is. And we also, and the doctor of the group is also going to be a Nidus. Not just one Nidus, multiple Niduses. One per ship. And they come in 2 different colors and flavors. And thanks to the orbiter thing, we can actually pull that off. Can we just invite somebody to be the Nidus? Ah, damn, lockdown. One sound German.
Override.
Well, I don't know how to
Move
do a
on.
German accent, so, if Gat knows how to do it, maybe.
Nope. I can barely do any kind of national accent.
That's not true. You have the one that you have right now.
Alarms reset.
Besides the American or Floridian. I don't know. I don't even know if Florida even has an accent.
But yeah, Frost will be female, but that's only just because of the whole voice thing. There isn't any good. I can't really think of any sort of real jokes beyond that. Because really, it's just a case of like just switching a character's gender around. But this is also going to be the Warframe that Frost is going to use as well. Because we're not going to have like the base colors and whatnot. For we are Ivara, a group of elite Tenno that once served the executioners. The people in the Orakin that no, they were the executors, whatever.
They
okay. Did both. They governed and killed people. Not even ice puns to her every 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure she'll be the kind of person that would punch you if you made an ice pun.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the gimmick. She's gonna be the only serious one of the lot. After all, it's gonna be the same for us that you're familiar with in our roleplay thing, so don't expect her to act any differently in a series proper.
Oh, and I think we also talked about how Nidus would be the medic, even though he's a walking plague.
Yeah, which is perfect. He makes he makes viruses
like
to kill other viruses.
Yeah, like his own little medical room is like the weird infested room. Like, Chaos, can you show him that?
Oh yeah, sure. I just gotta switch over to my Nidus.
I mean, I would do it myself, but this is your live stream.
I would do it myself, but I can't.
I would do it myself, but I don't want to.
But yeah, this would be the place where all the operation would be on this freaky, possessed, mutated chair thing.
Also, the room talks, but only to Nidus, so it'll be funny when Nidus goes like, I see.
The room is his assistant.
The room is his nurse.
Yeah, Nidus is the nurse. Nidus is also a nurse, not a doctor, a nurse. So the room is essentially a nurse's nurse.
Are you sure? I think it would have been funny that the room is the nurse and Nidus is just the doctor.
You really think you really think that? No, funnier. Nidus is the nurse. The room is the doctor.
Or that works too. Point is, someone needs to be the doctor.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced.
And of course, as you guys already know, I, as Excalibur, as Volt Umbra, Excalibur, I would be the leader of the group with my slick, shiny new body. To show off my pristine, my sleekness. You're not actually a Volt Umbra. I will be when they release one, damn it. Like legit, I'm probably just gonna keep the same look.
Skin and all.
Yeah, just skin and all. Nothing about this is really just screams out Prime, so yeah. Ooh, there's actually something I kinda wanna look up real quick.
Oh, right, you also want to show me your Worm Prime, but we can't do that at the moment. Like, even if you invite me, the game's not going to show me until we go into a mission.
Yeah. But so,
yeah.
And answer your question, Nox, yes. It does have a lot of lore, the thing that me and LT have been doing for a couple of years now. It's kind of funny thinking how long it's been. Give me a second, Gad. I'm just looking up something.
Yeah, you're gonna need to give me a moment too. I seriously need a drink. I am thirsty.
Well, I know what Nox's ship would be. Will be, yeah, not would be, will be, I imagine now. But yeah, Nox, to answer your question, sometimes, but thankfully, thanks to my own brain, I tend to keep things under control and under wraps and such. Although I do occasionally forget a detail. But yeah, if only I could just convince Scat to just like get these ships. I don't get why he's so upset about that. Like, I really think he could do so much with these, especially with all the color stuff he's already unlocked, and based on what he says, he sounds like he has enough, so he could get both this and this. And even if he didn't want to get this, pretty sure he... Never mind. I'm about to say he could just make that in a day. Nah, but nope, does not have it. It's normal fantasy. In fact, there's a group for it on DeviantArt that I got. Not all the information is on up there, mainly because they're following the tales of one character right now. Like, hopefully this will lead you guys there. But yeah, it's called the Storyteller RP, and it's a thing called Magical War, and summon up 4 factions fighting against each other. Each other in the lore, which people basically get to build upon. Something that could get more people, but doesn't. I am good, Will. I am good. I don't know why YouTube had to kill my links. They never let my links live. Like, LT, can you put up a link to the group?
Alright.
Yeah.
Chaos?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, I found a cool skin for your ship that I think you can really mess around with the colors. Is it okay if I send it to you? Here.
Yeah, but...
Here's the one. I just sent you like a picture, since apparently you couldn't
Yeah,
find
I know,
it.
I can see it, I can see it, yeah.
Are you sure? I changed the colors a little bit on my end.
Okay, fine. I'm not sure about Kuba, but... Oh, for God's sake, not that ship!
You gotta admit, though, it looked pretty good.
Admittedly, yes, but... I'm sticking on my Lizette, but I'm free to take any opinions you want with the skins. God dang it. I hate you so much.
I love you too.
Wait, just get your thing ready.
I'm ready. Why must the links be dead? Good to know, Will. Good to know. But yeah, while the group does not get updated all too often, I can guarantee you that I have a lot... that there is a lot of information about the world, how it works, how the gods are, blah blah blah. It's fun. Oh no, Cat rejected me. I sold him the ship one too many times.
There is a large platoon
How much
of
platinum does he have
stationed
it?
here. Leave
I
no
want to
one
know
standing.
that. Is there a way to
Void
know that?
Fishers, you need
I'm
them
gonna
to
look that
open
up.
a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Let's see, is there any way to see? Nah, doesn't look like it. Damn it! But yeah, Nox, you could join. If you have a DeviantArt account, you can always join it. And I can even fill you in on certain elements about which group that you can join. Of course, odds are you'll like the Cult of Nazults the most. Yeah. Made me think that
You found a fisher.
that the last
Look out for
thing
reactants.
was too much.
If that was the case, I would have like turned off the game
Enemies are
entirely.
dropping reactant.
How much platinum
Don't
do you have
reactant.
anyway?
You need more to open that relic.
Around 500.
Yeah, you can spend 200.
Hey, if I'm going to be spending the platinum on something, it might as well be things from our Warframes.
Says the guy who's also debating on getting a ship skin.
Well, it's only going to be like one ship skin. And it's one I can definitely guarantee not a lot of people use, even though they have Lizettes of their own too. I only have a guess that the reason not a lot of people use other skins for their ships is because, well, you know, you don't get these shipped that very much. But I would like to argue that you still can use the
That's
ships,
it.
and
You
hey, they
opened
still
the
look pretty
relic.
cool. It's,
Finish your
you know, it's
mission
all
and we'll
about, you
take
know,
a
trying to
look
stand
inside.
out more, even in loading screens.
Yeah, William, I'm on PS4, sadly. Don't have any Xbox thing. Gat does, however.
Yeah, but I don't play Warframe on the Xbox. I play a lot of games on the Xbox, but not Warframe.
Good, because then you have to start from the very beginning.
Yeah, and I am not doing that again.
You're on the sensors. You've been
Warframe,
detected.
fun to play. Mind breaking to restart, unless you barely started to begin with.
Oh, this is actually a cool gun. Yeah, I'm also using the Prime gun that came with the one of the Prime sets.
I'm guessing it came with the Frost. I don't recall getting a gun with the Loki pack.
Yeah, I think it came with the. I think it came with the Frost.
Alarms successfully hacked. Location is returning to normal security levels. The enemy is broken. Well done. To extraction.
The enemies are getting stronger. Kills one guy. Okay, you guys can come back now. They're officially routed. Oh, by the way, I got the Wyvern Prime above my head.
The what? Oh, the Worm Prime. Oh, yeah. That is really cool. Oh, you even gave it a mask along with it. Yeah, I gave it all the accessories except for the mask, but yeah, that looks really cool. Yeah, the pretty much the Worm Prime is just, well, as the name intended, it kind of looks like a flying worm. But it's also like one of the better Warframes to have it with you at all times. A lot of people will say, nah, it's the
Carrier.
vacuum. Yeah, carrier. Yeah, a lot of people might say that, but that's only because, you know, carrier
lazy.
is a vacuum. It carries a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I wanted the Worm Prime specifically
Yeah.
because what?
Prime stock.
Oh.
You didn't give
Sorry,
me
I
any.
wasn't like,
You didn't
I
give me
wasn't
any void
thinking-
traces. How could you?
sorry, I wasn't.
I
I'm sorry,
demand now
wasn't
that you give me,
thinking.
that you buy yourself a ship.
You're gonna be like all over on that.
You have 500 platinum.
And I don't plan on getting more platinum in the near future.
I was
Let me
struggling to get what sort of plasma I was getting. Wait, did I just say plasma? Hey everyone, look, it's Captain Plasma.
Plasma does sound like a character's name. Like some Star Wars character or something.
Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, but when I get back, guess what we're gonna be doing?
Looking for Ether Reaper Prime stuff.
Correct. If people can look that up while I get here, that'll be excellent. Bye.
I think I was about to say the reason why I wanted Worm Prime specifically because it kind of looks like a Chinese dragon. If you have the mask off, because you know the mask makes its face look kind of flat.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it might have been like it might be just pure coincidence that it just happened to look like a Chinese dragon. But worm is spelled with a Y, and last time I checked, worm is supposed to be like a type of dragon. So who knows really? Yeah, I'm gonna be using that. I'm gonna be using that Sentinel along with my Umbra Excalibur. I will be getting in the future if I can, because I don't know. Like that's a funny thing. Like everyone, like we all have our speculations about the. Have our speculations because when they first revealed it, the trailer mentioned something about sacrifice, and we're like wondering sacrificing what? Because I can only imagine it's gonna lead to like It's gonna lead like some kind of alternate ending type thing, where we might have to sacrifice something to get it, or not sacrifice and not get it. Which would be very stupid if that was the case. Ugh.
Yep, alrighty, I'm back. Anyway, I'm using a Rhino Prime right here. And Nox brought up a thing about the worm. Because, it's not a worm as in a literal worm, it's a worm as in dragon.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry. I just came back, and before you just called it a worm.
Yeah, that's what it's pronounced, worm. But the thing is, it's like one of those things that are spelled differently, but pronounced the same. Don't blame me, blame like the English language. If worm even is like English, maybe it's like a word that originated from a different place, like Ireland or something, I don't know.
Hey, don't you, hey, how dare you put the blame on my people for the fault of the English? We were all happy with Gaelic, then you put English down our throats.
No, we put religion down your throats. And even
you did a lot of things down our throats. Oh, trust me, the language was also one of the first things to go. Yeah, you turn most of the gods and deities and stuff into saints. By the way, I love how I love making the worm prime like spin its tail around.
It also kind of looks like you're doing like a Pokemon evolution. Dun 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 dun. And I don't know how the rest goes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Or something.
Thank you, Nox.
Okay.
Any idea how we can like what missions would be the best to get those? Because I myself am unsure. Sure which is the best map to get what. Low on Jupiter. Got it! Guess where we're going to get?
Jupiter.
No, Disneyland.
Disneyland Jupiter. I wouldn't be surprised if for distant future Disney actually released theme parks on like other planets.
That's probably what's going to happen in the later movies of Star Wars.
Wait, what?
I'm just making a joke. Disney's ruining the Star Wars franchise, man. I had no amount of sarcastic way of saying it can hide that sad fact.
I think I was about to say something, but now I forgot. Alright, like in the future, like we start colonizing other worlds. I don't know we'll be able to colonize on Jupiter, but if that somehow is a possibility, chances are Disney's gonna like, you know, gonna consider putting a theme park on that planet.
Isn't Jupiter a... Oh,
Our
wait.
position has been compromised.
This is friends only, isn't it?
Defend the cargo until
Ah,
reinforcements
damn it.
You want-
arrive.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bail.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, restart! We need a full team of 4 if we want to stay here longer.
Yeah, we're still using like we're still using equipment at a pretty low level, and it's 2 of us, and
Well, maybe
game's
one of
really,
us
like,
is.
reports of enemies at us.
Good, remember, I'm
What
wielding.
missions that supposed to be? Rescue or defense or something? Let me look that up. Yeah, it's a defense mission. We're definitely going to go in there with players.
Yep, just got more things, and here we go. And yeah, we can almost start calling.
Wait, hey, Steve, start up the thing?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I had to leave because I don't think you turn on the thing.
You mean set the public?
Yeah.
I did.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Maybe next time, instead of saying, "Hey, did you put on the thing?" you should say, "Hey, did you set the public?"
I forgot what it was called at the moment. Okay, yeah, now all that silly stuff out of the way. Now let's do this.
No. I just want to change one thing on my Prime since you gave me more time. Okay, screw me. About to change one little aspect to get more affinity.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Focus.
I didn't know. Sorry, I
How
couldn't,
dare
like,
you,
cancel
Get?
it.
How dare you? Now I'm not gonna get a lot,
We really need to,
nearly
like,
the
make-
same
we
amount of
really need to
stuff
make
as
sure-
before.
Okay, we really need to like make sure that before we do anything, we don't try to mess around. Otherwise, we're gonna screw each other over.
Got it.
And
So the perfect solution, getting a you would do
and to make
ship.
sure before we start, we gotta make sure, like absolutely make sure that we need to like do a few things before we start.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Defend the cargo, aka person sleeping in a Loki Prime.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Do we have to like how many like waves do we have to wait for?
As many as needed.
I'm gonna assume maybe 15.
Push the button, Charles. Also, I love how your Prime gun isn't even colored.
Yeah, I don't color my guns, I color my melee weapons.
My gun, all my weapons always match. And Nox is right.
Although I do
We'll
have to
only
admit, I
start
probably
colonizing
need-
when we stop shooting each other. So we're not going to be doing any colonization anytime soon.
I don't even know there are other colonies on their planet unless you kind of like base of operations for the Grenier and Corpus.
Yeah, there's not like... Well, there's like some people who have lives, like Eidolon.
Yeah, Cetus. The people see. Yeah, we see the lives of the people on Cetus, but we don't know if there's like people on on the relays or even maybe the or some kind of like floating other space station. I don't know. or even like Venus or Jupiter. Wait, we're on Jupiter. Jupiter's a gas giant. Never mind.
I was about to say, Jupiter's a gas giant, so odds are we wouldn't be able to colonize it earlier.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we're just hanging around on some kind of ship or station or something. Not exactly a colony.
I want to hear, like, what is Earth with these Warframe cryopods?
I don't even think they have Warframes in them of Tenno. Because looking inside of it, it looks actually just like another person, like the people we like the people in the rescue missions.
Is that a Helios Prime? I can't tell. That reminds me, I should try looking for one of those.
You want a Helios Prime?
Yeah, why not? I already got myself a Carrier Prime, a Worm Prime.
Yeah, and I
get all the primes!
No, I don't think, I don't think there's, no, wait. I'm trying to remember if there is a Prime or not, because I know there's only like a few Prime versions of the Sentinel, but I don't know, there's like...
There's a Helios.
Worm, there was one for... Huh. I thought... No, wait. Yeah, I think I might be just mixing up my memories, because I thought it was going to be the jellyfish-looking one.
Jellyfish Prime.
Like, what if we had made like a series like SpongeBob SquarePants, but in Warframe form?
So it's just gotta hope we get good luck when getting the relics.
Yeah, especially we probably have to do like multiple waves, and we only have like 3 people. One of them is using a Warframe, and I'm pretty sure he haven't maxed out the ranking yet. I mean, as far as we know, he's a complete.
I be damned.
Just... What?
It's level 29. Loki Prime.
Okay. Guess I was wrong then. But hey, I guess as far as we know, I think. I don't even know. Sometimes I forget half the things I say.
Either way, you just weren't sure because, you know, the vault just opened.
Yeah. As far as we know,
but
he's
this guy been grinding a lot.
Just started a game and decided to spend his money on that pack.
Alright, we got a Miso
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded
1, I believe.
Is that
No,
the relic you're looking for?
Nope, we need F2.
Okay, but we don't even know like how many ways we have to go through. Or rotations as they call it.
Oh, how does my weapon fire that fast? It's on drugs. Oh, the crack.
Well,
there's also another thing about the future machinima regarding Frost. That she's pretty much going to be kind of like Captain Plasma, except she's going to be like Kenny from South Park.
Her name is Captain Phasma.
Honestly, with how the character is being a joke, I might as well not refer to her by her real name.
Yeah, but Plasma actually sounds cool. Like, it's a combination of all the states, solid, liquid, and gas.
I don't care about Captain Lasma, Cat. I will shift between different names just to suit whatever I want to say. And, you know, maybe that's the fact that you're actually kind of right. Captain Kitty.
Like, people say that the energy beams they fire in Dragon Ball is not exactly energy, but freaking plasma. So Goku Black is not using energy made of ki on his hand. He's making a freaking energy sword, like the energy sword from Halo, which is made of plasma.
Wait,
we call it energy sword.
So what you mean to tell me is that Goku Black could theoretically fight a Jedi one-on-one?
I'm pretty sure he can totally waste a Jedi, but don't quote me on that, Star Wars fans. Please don't. I'm just messing around.
Well, it depends on the skill of the Jedi. Like, you probably, like, mess up Rey, because despite her Mary Sue-ness, she hasn't really shown any powers that are exemplary.
She's definitely not Luke Skywalker level with her ability to troll people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually my favorite moment in the movie, where Luke Skywalker pretty much just trolled that guy. Like, I don't care what anyone says.
The only
that was
redeeming
funny
factor of that whole thing was Luke treating Kylo Ren like he should always have been, like a kid. Uncle, let me kill you! It's just a phase, Kylo. Just a phase. I'll burn the path and start a new way order. Still a phase. Gotcha. What? From 5 galaxies away. A part of me wants to say I think that might be giving a little bit too much credit, but I distinctly recall a scene from episode 5 where Darth Vader managed to choke someone from afar and break their neck.
Yeah, he's able to force choke you even though you're like at a distant call.
Not even Skype will protect you. If you see Vader, you're screwed, whether it be Skype call or not.
He'll kill your family and torture you.
Which, now that I think about it, him being able to choke someone from afar like that is far more impressive than Snoke just grabbing General Weasley and moving him around the floor.
Although, in my opinion, that's something that we technically never seen before in a Star Wars movie. We see people force push people and like launch them off, or even do like high jump, but we never actually seen them like turn. Like we never see them actually play around with reptile physics. We never see them actually go like Star Wars: Force Unleashed with them. Actually, now think of it, Snoke is probably the closest thing we're ever going to get to a live-action Star Killer.
Don't you mean dead action? He dies.
And it's just, yeah, it's just to us now. We might have went in here a little overconfident, but not but to be fair, people leave the game way too early. Maybe we should have recruited people before we left.
You mean like grab people who are specifically looking for the thing?
Yeah, we could do that, and I don't know why we didn't do that to begin with.
Because we don't think ahead, yeah. Because we don't think ahead. Oh, we'll just do that afterwards.
Yeah, as cool as the Prime packs are, we kind of wish we could just get them individually. As a matter of fact, just this morning, I just came across the Gym Position video. I've introduced you to him before, right?
Yeah, you've been introduced. I've seen his videos before.
Yeah, he did a couple of videos about Warframe, and one he did was talking about like how it's kind of BS that we can't get the Prime stuff individually. Because when you think about it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you can still have the pack as an option, but it would be a cool option if we can also get the Prime pieces, and, you know, get the Primes, but not the pieces, but I meant the other Prime stuff, like, individually. Like, they can still cost money, just, you know, a little less than the whole pack. And the whole pack could be like a fun little, like I mentioned before, that sometimes you can just get, like, shortcuts. Like if you don't, like you really don't want to go through the hassle of getting everything, you can just buy the stuff, and you can get like the whole pack and not, you know, worry about trying like farm stuff. Or you don't really care, and like I say, you just want something like say the scythe, or even the sword, or a gun, or whatever, the Warframes.
There's a comic or book where Vader starts thinking about overthrowing Palpatine, only to have Palpatine mentally bitch slap him from halfway across the galaxy.
Well, the whole overthrowing thing, the whole overthrowing Palpatine thing isn't new. Again,
yeah, but just think about that guy.
Yeah,
he was only
that bit where he pretty much force slapped him from another part of the galaxy. That's actually pretty impressive.
Okay, is this one? Oh my God!
What?
Guys, you necromancer fiend!
What?
Those little yellow rollerball robots. They're being made by one of your zombies.
What?
Zombies are helping us make a more formidable army, or at least a bigger one.
Well, yeah, don't doubt my necromantic abilities.
Yeah, here I thought that'd be
Depending who
possible.
I kills, I summon and they can help us out. I can kill a freaking I can kill the ancients and they'll help us out.
Meanwhile, I'm not dead. Meanwhile, I am technically immortal. Especially with Gab being able to mass produce energy.
As long as I don't, well, screw something up.
As long as you don't die. That'd be the thing that kind of stop you in your tracks.
Yeah. You tell if I already had like, whatever. Give it some time.
But yeah, if Palpatine was able to do that from like a mere thought, then yeah, Snoke does not mean anything to what fans have seen before from Palpatine.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it was cool what he did on the screen.
Yeah, true.
And like you said, that happened in a comic. That never happened in the movies. And given what Disney kind of did with the whole expanded universe stuff, as far as we know, that slapping thing's not canon either.
It was originally canon. I'll have you know.
It was, but not anymore. I mean, one thing I can definitely agree with some people is the fact that they made Boba Fett's survival non-canon now. That kind of disappointed me.
Oh, it's officially canon that he died?
Well, yeah, I mean, his survival, like, they only told stories about his survival and stuff after. Like, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm so busy with this. Yeah, they told his stories, like he survived all that in the comics and the books and whatever. Because now none of that even matters.
Which is really, really sad.
Yes. I mean, I can understand that his popularity is a bit of a strange one, since you can argue that, you know, he wasn't that much of an impressive character since he only appeared on screen a few times and he didn't do a whole lot. But he looked really cool and he had like a lot of potential for fun stories. He's a goddamn space bounty hunter, dang it.
Yeah, not to mention, like he had a pretty good, because of him, a lot of good old legacies happened.
Yeah, he was the reason Mandalorians existed.
Exactly. So, thinking of this character,
like
this beloved character, and having his awesome survival scene be non-canon would be amazing.
As a matter of fact, I mean, the only way to like undo all that if they gave him a spin-off movie, which of course not, they had to dedicate to Han Solo, which, to be fair, he is kind of more significant to Boba Fett, even though I would argue that, again, Boba is a more cooler character, but I digress.
And honestly, fans probably would like to see what not to mention, there'd be a little bit more tension with the Boba movie than with the Solo movie. Since, you know, they decided to do a drama instead of comedy. Comedy would make sense, because, you know, the character is, we know when he lives and when he dies, we know when everybody currently close to him lives and dies. So, yeah.
And there's been talk about Boba Fett movie a few times, but unfortunately there's nothing official.
God damn it. I keep seeing like this yellow guy, I'm like ooh shoot, because we spent like an entire mission killing those guys over and over again. Also, by the way, in Legends, Palpatine was able to have made force storms that destroyed entire fleets while having a Super Star Destroyer with a mini Death Star laser, while having a station that could one-hit KO planets.
I'm sorry, what was that? Something about one-hit KO planets?
The Death Star. Long story short, when compared to Legend, Snoke is very much lacking. Again, you can say, oh yeah, on the big screen, but Star Wars is multimedia, something that they're doing desperately to even fix many of the plot holes that The Last Jedi even has.
Yeah, I mean, even though I did say even though I don't like what they did about the whole Boba Fett thing, that's only like one thing, and even then, like I said before, they can easily fix that by just giving him his own spin-off movie. And they haven't confirmed or denied that they will do a Boba Fett movie, but yeah. I can definitely kind of understand that, you know, with the expanded universe stuff, they already made things that take place after the movie and already been using the characters and stuff. And I guess they want to tell their own story, but can't because, like I said, the expanded universe stuff kind of gone away.
Well, they want to tell their own story. They're doing a rather crappy job when you think about it, Gab.
Wait, I was about to say, they can still basically have their own story and just not use the characters everyone knows. They can still be referenced, mentioned, even like given a brief cameo. You don't really have to use them. Star Wars can always just be about having adventures in space, rather than just, you know, be the Luke, Leia, and Han Solo story. Plus with new additional characters.
Well, then they can't have the nostalgia value again. Everyone knows that's a really good reason why they want people to watch the movies, even though they officially killed off two of the big three characters. Well, one was killed off by real life, sadly.
You know, you want to know what's kind of funny to me?
What?
In terms of nostalgia value, I think Jurassic Park has more advantage over Star Wars because all they need is the freaking dinosaurs and that's it.
All they need is graphical effects or CGI, and they'll never die.
No, but seriously, all they need is the dinosaurs and that's it. Like particle effects or CGI, that's a whole different debate. But yeah, again, they don't need like there's no like consistent character we have to follow. We just need to see dinosaurs doing their thing.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, screw it, let's see how far we can go. There's a Loki Prime decoy here. I think it's immortal.
That's weird. Wait, how can you tell it's a Loki Prime?
It has a Leto Prime.
What?
Sidearm. Sidearm is different depending on if it's Prime or not. Oh, and apparently the Death Star was not the only thing Pappy came up with that could destroy planets. And it was called the Galaxy Gun.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah. It certainly sounds different enough to be a movie thing. They didn't have to... Where Star Killer Base was pretty much as a bigger, badder version of the Death Star. Complete with its own weakness.
Anyway, I'm gonna see what he means. Oh wait, no.
You could do that after we're out of here.
Right. That was like oh my god, you're right. Oh wait, no, that's not Loki Prime.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, that's not Loki Prime. Yeah, that's definitely not Loki Prime. I have no idea what you're seeing.
What, did you not see the gun? Wait, what the heck?
No, he's still using.
Wait, where? Where is he? Where is he?
He's right over there where I'm next to.
Oh, you're right. It's not a... Okay, I was off.
Yeah. For someone that actually uses Loki Prime, I'm surprised he's
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even know what it looks like.
I'm confused. What's going on right now? Why is the decoy here?
Well, it's because my decoy, but it being a prime, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because last time I checked, you gave me that pistol and it was part of the Steel Meridian.
Wait, what?
That pistol you gave me is... Oh, what? Yeah, no, that's just a regular pistol. Never mind.
Yeah,
Wait, no, well,
the
hologram's using a regular pistol.
Yeah, I was off
base...
because of color. I'm sorry. It's the prime version of the weapon it's holding, and the prime version of weapons tend to look alike, especially when they're really small.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up. I've been looking up on like prime weapons, and I discovered the prime Leto and the prime Skana. Well, okay, the prime Skana obviously looks different than regular Skana, but the prime Leto, there's two different kinds. If you're willing to believe me.
Go on. I have one.
Yeah,
so.
Along with the prime Excalibur, apparently there's like its own version of a Leto, which is different compared to ones I've seen because I have the blueprints to one of them. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit weird.
But yeah, apparently the Galaxy gun is just a bit more powerful than the, the Star Killer base is just a bit more powerful than the Galaxy gun. But the Galaxy gun doesn't require a planet and a sun to, fire, does it?
After this, we're probably gonna leave and try to bring in like more dedicated players.
More devoted to our cause. Oh, I get it now. The Galaxy gun is kind of like basically a giant space gun.
Okay, now that sounds very anime. It sounds, I mean, in my head, I'm imagining like a space station, like, in the shape of a handgun, and that sounds like something I would see in anime.
Yeah, it's just a giant handgun that shoots nukes. Planet annihilating nukes. Through hyperspace, too.
Like, funny enough, there actually is an anime where people ride on, like, some kind of flying motorcycle that looks like a gun.
Oh, you mean Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh has that, but I said flying motorcycle, not
do
regular
when it's on
motorcycle.
our side?
It does not cancel, it does not, like, cancel our abilities.
It pops them. Sick! Well, that'd be actually cool fact if it actually did do that.
Oh yeah, that would be cool, like the opposite of what the other things could do, actually like buff them and make them more effective. Or at least, like, I don't know, turn off the enemy shields or something, I don't know. Like give them a debuff, make them weaker.
Good for the most part, the enemy doesn't have any sort of special ability it stops. How was the Galaxy gun stop out of curiosity? Or did Palpatine... Because I know, like, in the canon, remember what the Death Star and the Death Star was made? Was not to counter the people specifically, but to counter the, Yuuzhan Vaughn, I believe they're called? Forgot how to pronounce that off the top of my head, but, I do remember that there were invaders from some other space with organic technology. So kind of like the Flood infested in that regard. But I don't think they were nearly as zombie-esque. But then again, I'm not sure because I only know them through a friend. And due to my own lack of awareness of how it is built, I never actually looked them up proper. But I have heard theories about it.
I think there was a Star Wars. I think there was like some sort of non-canon Star Wars story that had like zombies. Like there was even a figurine of a stormtrooper zombie.
I know that.
That was a thing.
Ooh!
Because you know what Star Wars always needed? It needed to be more like The Walking Dead, but in space.
Well, thankfully it added the rat ghouls, which is pretty much a more creative version of the zombies, to turn everything into a evil furry. Ugly furries.
That sounds more like werewolves.
Are rat ghouls even based off of anything? Because I know they're all basically former people. Which is why I don't say werewolf.
They could be based on... Well, they could be based on something. Like, we only have like so many supernatural creatures that turn people into something that's when they fight them. Vampires, werewolves, and zombies. Those are the only three things.
Ah, alright. Nox finally told me more about it. The Yuuzhan Vong, which are intergalactic space aliens that are somewhat resistant to the Force.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Okay, I don't know how to say it because I don't know how that even possible, but that's side purpose. They can make the possible sound very possible. I mean, they can make the impossible sound very possible.
Well, just think of it as a race of natural nullifiers with invisible bubbles.
Oh, like these a-holes with the actual nullifiers?
Exactly. See? See? It works perfectly fine when you come up with an explanation for it. Damn nullifiers keep blowing up my bubble. And apparently the troopers you were talking about, Gat, are called Death Troopers. Not the most creative of names, but a name nevertheless.
Yeah, there was
wait a minute. Wasn't that a customization option in XCOM I had?
Called Death Troopers?
Yeah.
Oh, to be fair, Death Trooper does... Well, it does sound cool. I'm pretty sure it's like something you can use on almost anything.
True. I don't know why this thought just occurred to me, but I just like randomly remember this lightsaber fighting game I had a long time ago on the Wii. And this was like this special... You actually know about it?
Kinda. There's been a few Well, okay, that depends. Was it on the Wii?
Yep.
Okay, then never mind. I was thinking about a Star Wars game that came out on PlayStation. It was like... I forgot, but it was pretty much a Tekken clone.
Yeah, the one I was talking about was, it also had, like, the Clone Wars characters, like Ahsoka.
Yeah, I know that one, too.
Yeah, I remember that one being fun. Mainly because I got to play as, like, a dual-wielding, lightsaber droid. Not sure why I enjoyed playing as that thing so much and killing the crap out of all the, Jedi and Sith, but it was fun.
Maybe you just like the idea of droids like killing anything that can use the Force, since for a long while droids has become like the Jedi's punching bags.
Well, to be fair, it's just they were expendable and can be mass-produced.
Either that, or you just have like a thing for like killer androids.
That is only 50% true. I'll leave you to decide which. What is with this Loki decoy constantly showing up?
Because my decoy knows how to use its decoy. My decoy can use its decoys.
It keeps randomly showing up. Yes, Star Wars: The Clone Wars lightsaber duels.
Yeah, I don't know the name of that one, but
Yeah,
actually, hold on for a moment. I'm very curious. What was that PlayStation one I was about to say? It was like Jack Kusari or something. I don't remember. It was like in a weird alien language.
Wait, you mean to tell me that that shit took place on Jakku? That place is older than I realized.
It was supposed to be... Okay, there we go. Star Wars Masters of Terra's Cost fighting game, and a pretty weird one. Like I said, it was pretty much a Tekken clone. And you can use Jedis, you can use Boba Fett, there's like a skin for Han Solo where he could just look like a stormtrooper.
And let's have an alternate scenario where you got to fight against other people. Alright, I'm not looking up
character. There's a character that I shat you not is named Whore.
I knew it.
I am not messing with you. There's a playable Tuscan Sand Raider named Whore. And there's like no other way to pronounce it. It's just that's pretty much what his name is.
Check navigation.
Alrighty, I found what the droid was. It's the EG-5 Jedi Hunter droid.
Oh, it was even a Jedi Hunter droid. You were basically playing something close to like General Grievous, I guess.
Operator?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think you can help?
Welcome back, LT, to the Star Wars. But yeah, I'm just gonna
Star Wars: The Warframe experience.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the name of it in the chat. That way you guys can look it up on your own. It looks really cool. All it needs is green lightsabers.
In the meantime, maybe you should try to recruit people that are willing to help us out with this.
General Grievous is not a droid. Take it back, Gat, says Nux. Which I will say, he is not a droid.
I know he's a cyborg, but just, okay, technicalities. Okay, technicalities. I mean, trust me, I know what Grievous is supposed to be, but I meant to say he's like like what you were talking about before. That droid is the closest thing to General Grievous. I'm not saying that General Grievous is a droid himself, but look at him, man. Just freaking look at him. How can you look at him and say, "Oh yeah, that guy is totally not a droid"? Plus, in the expanded universe stuff, his remains was pretty much rebuilt to look like it was pretty much rebuilt into a droid.
Indeed he was. And let's see.
What relic you're looking for again?
I don't recall, but if we can get it here, we'll see it eventually. And Nox says it was all good, it was a joke.
Alright. I'm gonna look that up.
Alright, I put a thing in recruiting, so...
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Not sure if we'll actually see anyone, though.
We'll just have to be patient.
Alright, we're trying to find the Misao F2 relic. But yeah, we don't have that yet.
Ow.
Redecorate my ship for Valentine's Day. I don't even think that's an option. Is that an option?
No. I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy things people on their ships, but not Valentine's Day. I don't even think DE even do Valentine's Day. They can do Halloween, they can do Christmas, maybe even 4th of July, but I never see them do Valentine's Day.
Like, I know there's like Valentine's Day colors, but there's
Oh yeah, that's very unique. Pink and red. Because everyone knows those are exclusively for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, there might be some like accessories or such for the period, but I don't think there's anything that is exclusive for Valentine's Day. Just paint it with blood. And Elsie says not to bring it up yet, because she's seen a lot of it at work.
I imagine she would.
Oh. Not seeing anybody, so, might as well just go. Cause trust me, the recruitment chat goes really fast, so we don't get to see anybody in, like, the first, like, minute or two, we're not getting anybody. Valentine balloon. Hi. Hey, look, a Glade Prime.
Our position has been compromised.
Oh.
Defend
Okay.
the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
And I'm guessing it's an Ember Prime too. Maybe we should tell them that we're also trying to get that relic, which you might need a... I kind of forgot what relic we're looking for, like Miso F1 or something?
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's supposed... Is that Octavia? Or... Yeah, that's an Octavia.
Yeah, it's Miso F2.
Okay, so you might need to tell that to them that we're trying to get that relic, if we can. And make it quick.
Everybody, freeze! And then my Warframe, and then Frost just like shoots
Everybody
the screen.
freeze! Everybody freeze and drop it! Because one of us is basically playing music.
So if I ever use Octavia, that's probably how I'm gonna use her. Just have her like play random songs. Kinda like Bumblebee. Except, you know, have that be her entire way of speaking, not just a thing that was like, oh yeah, broken, and then immediately fix at the end of the movie, only to set back to status quo. For some stupid reason.
Yeah, I never really understood that. If he was able to speak again, how is it that, like, why they're still letting him, like, speak in radio form? Like, even in Transformers Prime, even though when they did the whole, like, oh, you can only speak through the radio, at some point they managed to fix that, and he stayed. They made sure he stayed talking normally. But you know, that's something I kind of have my gripe with. At this point, I'm like very indifferent to the movies. Like I just don't care about them. Whenever I try to make a like say on YouTube, I try to make a Transformers comic, people immediately talk about the movies, even though I'm not talking about the movies specifically, because they do know Transformers is like a multimedia franchise, right?
Nope.
You can watch the TV shows, you can watch you can read the comics, you can buy the freaking toys, you can play the games. Why do you think I'm talking about the movies?
And say what you will about the movies, but at least it didn't kill Transformers as a franchise.
No, they just killed their chance of having a good movie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, stores are suffering due to the fact that the Star Wars toys they bought are not being sold. And it's all...
Oh, you know, I just thought of something funny. You know how last time, you know how like the last time we played this, you mentioned about like shoot, Inaros and frick, what was his name? Inaros and Hydroid. Yeah, Inaros and Hydroid, when they work together, they are the beach.
Yeah.
You wanna know what that makes Ned? Yeah, you wanna know what that makes Ned Gross and Octavia?
What?
Thriller.
Thriller.
Like literally, you could just make like the Thriller with Octavia, and I can summon zombies. Well, what are basically zombies.
Well, I know.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I know. Thank you, Gat. We came up with an idea for another pair.
Cause it's a thriller. I don't know the rest of the song, so.
Yeah. I can confirm this for Gat. He has played Halo.
Yes, I'm a Halo fan.
He has an Xbox.
Avatar.
Don't worry. He is in
Yes,
a full Spartan. He's done his tour.
Yeah, and a matter of fact, I even got myself like, as stupid as it sounds, I actually got myself like a little like Halo themed necklace thing. That's a Halo Spartan medallion, and I didn't got that because well, it's Halo related. I got that to show off that I'm a veteran at this point. Like I've seen what the series have offered, experienced it, embraced it, understanding it. I'm a fanboy. I'm a Halo fanboy through and through.
In fact, one time I distinctly recall playing with Gat for a few games of Halo back when I had an Xbox 360.
Really, I don't remember that. I remember playing Soul Calibur with you. I remember playing Borderlands, but I don't remember. Well, actually, I think we might have played Reach together.
Continue to defend.
Yeah, that was the game.
For your bravery.
Okay, yeah, maybe I don't know why I was thinking of something else.
Yeah,
And at some point, you might need it. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, and when it comes to those games, I usually prefer being the sniper.
And I usually like to be the guy that like to get a little more up close. I'm a run and gun guy. I'm like your typical action movie hero.
I mainly do it because it's funny just watching them just peek their head out and just go boop. Og the marksman is the perfect guy about that. Oh yeah, by the way, LT, the previous day, actually it's kind of funny. But yeah, the previous day I actually did a live stream doing the Blade of Octavia. I forgot that the only, which ironically enough you weren't there for, and that was an experience. And my worst enemy of that entire campaign was called Snowflake.
Snowflake?
Yes, Snowflake.
You kind of lost me there. What?
His title is legit Snowflake.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't a snowflake. The guy's title was Snowflake.
Wait, in what game we're talking about?
In Shadow of War. It was a section you weren't there for.
Yeah, I was watching your video a little bit, and I did stop watching at the point when you reached the ice guys.
Yeah. And they were anything but ice guys. Yay! It's a two-layer pun. And to explain for LT, it's because they're not nice, nor do they have ice powers. Yet for whatever reason, they had ice titles.
Are they even ice-proof?
I know I get the ice gear from them, though. Which is the only way
It would be kind of
that
weird if they weren't, since like It'll be weird if they weren't cross groups since the whole thing is ice. Like if we're not gonna give them like ice related abilities, at least give them something that's at least that's remotely ice related.
Oh yeah, that just reminds me. The reason why he was my toughest opponent is that the guy had no real weakness. He was a slayer, which makes him adapt to my things quickly. He was a defender who could turn around very fast. But that doesn't matter, because eventually I couldn't jump over him anymore. His only weakness was he was immune to everything but fire, and there was only one source of fire. And since I didn't get the fire gear yet, nor did I have the option, it eventually got down to a point where I had to shift the difficulty down to easy just to turn a 2-hour fight into a 30-minute fight.
Dang.
It was that long and tedious. Doesn't help that he was immune to the elements.
It kind of surprised me that it took. Yeah, I remember like looking at your video, and it was like it goes up to like, according to YouTube time at least, it goes up to like 5 hours. It's like, Jesus, it hasn't been that long. You actually spend 5 hours beating that DLC.
It is sad, LT. It is sad. Not nearly as sad as the plot holes, though. Like, plot hole number 1. Why doesn't Atariel just give good old Talion the ring? Because as everything else is proven, the ring is not distinctly cursed, and if Talion can, resist the control of Celebrimbor enough to not join him in conquering the world, I'm sure he won't be affected by him again. Not to mention, Atariel's only using it to get 2 fingers, where Talion kind of needs it to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can improvise not having 2 fingers.
Not only that, she doesn't even use any of the abilities that the ring gives her, so it's like, what's the whole point of the ring? The answer, nothing. It's just there to give her extra fingers.
You said that the ring Talion had before wasn't corrupting him, but his new ring is. So basically, if she was willing to try, she would be trading in a non-cursed thing with something that is cursed.
Well, she doesn't have to put on the damn thing.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah, like, it's kind of clear that it was, like, it's kind of clear the thing Talion had before was not, like, the thing Talion had before was not a problem to him. The thing he has right now is. So you think you should give him the thing he had no problem with before.
Yeah, because he didn't give that up willingly. Celebrimbor just took it away from him. And then left him to die.
Needed to actually, yeah, that you kind of needed to actually stay alive.
Yeah. And then plot hole number 2.
If there was like any other method, I'm pretty sure if there was like any other method, or if there was like any other method, or he's actually like tired of staying alive, I'm pretty sure we'd be gladly to give it away. But right now, it demands on a mission, and I don't think that mission could be over for a long time.
Yeah. The second thing is that, like, in the main story, it acts like that Talion last decades against Sauron's forces and, keeping the balance, whatnot. Where, in the thing in the DLC, it starts when Atariel gets knocked out and Talion's downfall. But from the way it all looks like it takes seconds. Or, about a week at most. Doesn't look like it takes years. Especially when all the characters can travel via Drake. So now there's like a problem of timeline. Especially since, and then there's also the issue of, like, how Nazgul can be killed. Because in the vision, they distinctly show the 2 Nazgul sisters, who can apparently go rogue,
Oh yeah, that's probably another thing.
That's another plot hole.
We discovered there's a Middle Earth. We discovered there's a Middle Earth Japan.
Yeah. Like legit LT. Like it had, like everything about it screamed Chinese. But considering how there was nothing really in the base game that I recall that could have hinted to that, like granted, from what I know from research, there is a place that is basically China. It just felt like really out of place, just considering everything else about it, especially when
Especially that you're just coming to the game. Especially you're just coming into the game right after just seeing the movies. Like you're expecting it to be exactly like the movies, and then here they do here's this game throwing in like freaking Middle Earth, China, Japan, whatever.
Yeah,
pretty sure that's something a lot of people didn't saw coming.
Yeah, not to mention we don't even really know who they are. Other than they were princesses of a kingdom that kind of fell to ruin after those two decided to grab the ring from Nazgul somehow, which I'm kind of confused about. Like, what did Sauron put a spell on them to if they were ever to be killed, they would not resurrect and just drop the rings?
Or maybe they were using some magic thing, which I don't think that was the case. Like, I'm trying to remember from their little flashback thing, and I don't think they did anything that was particularly magical.
Yeah, the Kurigama they were using looked pretty normal for the most part. And the whole fact that they can rebel. Since, they specifically stood against Sauron and the Witch King while they were, defeated and weakened.
Yeah, like,
and if they could do that, why can't Italians?
Yeah, it was like their greed transcended even freaking Sauron's. Like, I thought you were power mad, but they were like, nah, screw everything.
Their greed transcended, did what is supposed to be binding curses.
Also, I kind of it's mostly just a joke, but I find it kind of funny, I already poked fun. I already poked fun at the game developers for incorporating a lot of Japanese, Chinese things. Like, I joked that the dark tribe of the orcs are pretty much just a bunch of ninjas. Like, legit. Like, they even have the freaking kunais strapped on their arms. It's like, how am I not supposed to think ninjas?
Yeah.
And of course there was already the Nazguls, which I discovered they were using freaking Kusari Gamans. It was like, huh, that's interesting. And then they showed a whole cutscene. It looks like it was straight out Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's definitely something they could have used a little bit more. Because I don't even know what their names were. These two rogue Nazgul. Cool. Other than the fact that they were apparently from Middle Earth, China.
Yeah, there was not a lot of context about them, other than their nationalities.
Yeah. Even that we don't really know much of, because apparently, like I said before, there is a place in Middle Earth that is basically Middle Earth, China. It's not all white people. But the problem is that it doesn't make any clear. Not to mention these are the first two unknowns that we got, and they apparently replaced two other bozos. So we don't know much about them.
Yeah. Ah, shoot, I think I was about to bring up something else, but now I forgot again. Darn it, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, and the last little bit of plot hole is for whatever reason, they treat it as if Atariel defeating Talion at the end. Oh, by the way, Talion gets defeated at the end of her DLC. Would have been better if it was the other way around, but
not like that matters since not like that matters since he can still just come back to life.
Exactly. So why did she act like she did? So why did she and Galadriel act like killing him would accomplish anything?
Actually, I think it did, because remember when Talion was kind of having flashbacks to his previous adventures, before he. The whole issue is he was starting to lose control from his corruption. I'm guessing killing him kind of restarted that. Think of it as a type of therapy.
Nah.
If you start, that's my theory. I got. You feel free to debate on it, but that's my theory.
like we would need like more information to confirm that, because as far as like its game is concerned and telling that, like, you know, what we said about before, like he just reforming somewhere else and just joining the Witch King as a Nazgul is pretty much what happened.
Well, I didn't say like it was gonna be like it's gonna completely like make him not gonna corrupt to the dark side. I'm just saying like it just managed to stay that urge off for a while.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Block out more holes than the Swiss cheese I like to put on my turkey subs. More plot holes than the last show.
Wasn't also supposed to... Yeah, and there was also that bit in the ending of the DLC that kind of implies sequel baiting.
It was not... Yeah, I wouldn't say it implied sequel baiting, it just was sequel baiting.
Yeah, I think we mentioned about this before, that you said that developers lie, and yeah, and I think as like Nox said, money is usually the one that talks, not the developers.
Yep.
Let's just hope if they do make a sequel, let's hope they drop the whole loot box for orcs thing.
I'm hoping they got like a minimum, like that they barely get any. I want to say not all, but I know people were stupid enough to buy the smuck bait. They with their own money.
Oh, now I remember now. I was about to bring up like, okay, this goes back to what I meant. This goes back with the whole Jim Sterling thing. He did make like sort of a rant video about like how they made Shelob into like a.
Oh yeah, I remember that
woman.
One. They made her into a sexy goth woman when, you know, she's a giant evil spider. I don't like Shelob in general.
She can still transform into a giant spider, but we barely see that in the game. So yeah, but there's a bit of a redeeming factor about that DLC. Well, maybe not by a whole lot, but I just thought it was interesting to point out that the female Nazguls still looks like regular Nazguls. Like they didn't like do anything to remind us that they're supposed to be women. No, they just look like regular Nazguls using fancy weapons. That's it.
Man.
They don't have like breastplates or anything. No, they just look like regular Nazguls, and that's the only noteworthy thing I just want to bring up.
Meanwhile, when Italian comes to Nazgul, he doesn't get a unique outfit. Aww.
But you do get to play as the elf woman, which is funny when you hear Italian's voice come through that. Skins are funny like that. Yeah, skins are funny like that. Like I remember a long time ago, I played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks on the PS2 with my brother. We used the Sub-Zero and Scorpion skin, and my god, it really pissed me off that there was never a sequel to that game. Because the sequel was going to have like Sub-Zero and Scorpion as playable characters, but that's a different tangent. Yeah, we had fun, although it was kind of distracting hearing Liu Kang's and Kung Lao's voices coming out of them. We just try our best to ignore it. Oh, and the fact that like Scorpion does appear as a fox, so it's like I'm finding an evil clone or something.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, those little plot holes and such kind of ruined the experience for me, and honestly, like, overall, you can, like, skip that DLC unless you really want the unique orcs you can get from it.
Yeah, because that's probably the only good thing. Well, maybe one of the few good things about the DLC is just, like, the orcs. Because there are unique orcs. Like, I think my favorite so far was the Architect. Like, the reason why I like the Architect is I like to think he's like a giant dwarf.
Yeah. A giant dwarf raised by old logs. Or maybe an old log raised by dwarves.
Yeah, like that. Like, in my weird little headcanon, he was an old log raised by dwarves.
Yeah. Yeah, he was cool. He even had this special ability that had him do, like, AoE damage with his hammer, which makes him even more of a devastating foe.
As a matter of fact, what's your favorite orc from the DLC?
The Athkos, Slayer of the Dead. I just love his design. It's just like, again, another thing I want to bring up is that I really wish I could do more interactions. with the orcs, because one of my favorite cutscenes from that thing was where Akkoth and like talks to Talion when he comes to the place, because he's the overlord there. He just gives Talion like a rundown of everything that's going on. Part of
Yeah,
it
we don't
moments
actually
like that
kind
in
of
the base
think of it.
game.
That's it. Yeah, I kind of realized that in a lot of the cutscenes in like the regular Shadow of War campaign, we don't see Talion interact much with the orcs, besides Bruise, Ratbag, and Ranger. Like those are the only guys, and even then, Ratbag and Ranger just disappears from the story, and Bruise betrays you.
Yeah, and not to mention, like, the more you interact with the orcs, the more likely they are to betray you. I swear to God, it's just like if you want to keep an orc in Shadow of War, here's what you do: A, you go to a different region. Can't betray you if he's not in the same region. And then 2, you make it so he's in a high position, so he's not technically a captain anymore. So basically, all you get is a pretty stand to look at, but will not betray you and will, help you during a base defense and stuff like that.
Yeah, you think that, yeah, like, as interesting that the whole betray mechanic is, it's very treated very, like, haphazardly, like, it happens out of random with no, like, reasoning whatsoever. Like, in a game that wants you, for a game that teaches you to try to, like, for a game that wants you to be, like, basically an overlord, like think of it like an overlord simulator, I think there should be, like, some kind of special mechanic. Like, not even like a mechanic, like, sort of a, like, some kind of system, like, depending like how well you treat your orcs, they treat you well. If you treat them lousy, they're going to try to betray you, something like that.
Yeah, and even though, the orcs are possible of, even though the orcs are theoretically possible of betraying you and such, they should still always be able to do that, but it really needs more interaction. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah, I brought this up. I brought this many times, and I genuinely kind of mean it. They should really start taking notes from like how like Fire Emblem kind of handle things.
Yeah, granted, I don't want it to turn into waifu orcs. Orcs of any kind. That'd just be weird. I hate the romantic orcs they have in the game already.
I don't mean like to that extent. I don't mean to that extent. I just mean like like have trying to have a game like convince you to, not convincing, but like try to give you more reason to care about the orcs. Because I understand that at the end of the day that they're pretty much fodder, but come on, like a lot of them have a lot of personality, they're a lot of fun, and they can be really funny and cool. Not to mention there's like a couple of moments where they pretty much save your butts.
Yeah, but I can never really interact with them, and considering this is like the only company that Talion has for a few years that does not inevitably try to backstab him. Well, I'd say that like, like with my fingers going up and down, because I'm mainly thinking of Drog and Golem in their overlord positions when I say this. I want to be able to like, just like, hang out with them, plot with them, go on like on a normal mission. This Fire Emblem, does it have murder, political backstabbing, and war strategy?
No, but there is a trailer that kind of implies
There's a trailer!
Like,
There's a trailer! Like, look it up, like, Fire Emblem trailer, like, first US trailer. There, like, where it had, like, real-life actors in it, where they imply it'll be a game like that. But it's, but any sort of backstabbing is more or less done in the story, not in, like, in the gameplay sense.
Nah.
It's like, and by that I mean, unless it's a story-related event, a person will not betray you. But it is a game about strategy and such.
Yeah, it is about strategy, and like I said before, part of the reason I find Fire Emblem kind of appealing is that you're able to bond with your forces.
Yeah.
Like even with just like Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, there's a lot of characters with a lot of their own personalities, backstories, goals, and whatnot.
Yeah. If you want a really engaging story, I recommend looking up some of the older games, like Genealogies of the Holy Wars, I believe it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called, which apparently has one of the best villains in the franchise. If you want to have a starter Fire Emblem, I would recommend the 3DS, because those are pretty good for people who just want a, nice, easy
a nice, easy time without worrying about your Yeah, if you want to have a nice, easy time without worrying about permadeath.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one thing those two franchises actually do have in common is that once you lose your guy, that's it. And even though in Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor there's a chance they could survive, that isn't always the case.
And unfortunately, you don't have necromancy in Fire Emblem. As hilarious as that would be. But yeah, permadeath means that when a unit dies, they're dead for good. The only way of bringing them back would be going back in time. Granted, the newer ones have had options of disabling that.
Yeah, options.
Which I mainly do, mainly because I don't want to spend time going... Because here's what normally happens when I play Fire Emblem games without that. I go as far as I can, I lose a unit, I reset the map. Try again. Rinse and repeat till I eventually win, without losing a single soldier. So for me, it just saves time and I get to actually employ more strategy. By allowing myself to lose units.
Oh, you know what? That's a funny thing. Fire Emblem has got better wyverns than Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yeah, dragons. Yeah, wyverns and well, granted, they're called drakes, but get it right. The wyverns are actually a lot more durable in Fire Emblem than they are in this game.
Yeah, and alongside the wyverns, you can also get yourself actual dragons. Well, they're more like people that transform to dragons, but they can still transform to dragons. So.
Yeah, that's good enough. So you'll really like the old games. So granted, the newer games still have the option of permadeath.
I like it how we tend to talk about things that have nothing to do with the current game we're playing. We're just pretty much just using videos as like just background footage.
Yeah, there's just
like I see a lot of videos where people just talk about random things and they just have like random gameplay at the background.
Well, what we're doing is basically a defensive mission, and I can't tell if the ones made by your zombies are on our side or they're not. The little yellow guys. They look identical.
Okay, I'm gonna need to be eating soon, so after this I might have to bail and you're gonna need to try to do this by yourself.
Oh, we'll just leave at 25. We're getting close to the end, so.
Yeah.
Like the Kings from snap their videos.
So, game what?
Game grumps. Yeah, no, if I agree.
Yeah, but what?
I can definitely see that. It's just, it's just the strategy aspect.
Yeah.
What can I say? I like throwing away pawns without the need of, having to always save the life of my pawns.
Yeah, also probably another thing to point out that unlike orcs that you can get, where there's like obviously a constant supply level, you don't have to worry about running out of orcs. Fire Emblem, there's only a finite amount of people. If you start losing like say 10 and you head up the final mission, it's probably like 50 people or whatever, you might have gotten yourself into a corner.
Granted though, there are ways in like Fates, there's a way to capture your enemy units and convert them to your side. So technically speaking, in that one, that's well, granted some maps with the exception of Conquest, you can always get some enemy units. You can always get more people, but
yeah, Fates is actually pretty cool.
Constant.
I mean, in terms of my favorite Fire Emblem games, well, okay, I've only played 2, 3 if you want to count Warriors. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be Awakening, but I do still think that there's some cool things with Fates, like, your main character has the ability to transform into a dragon. That's always pretty cool. Yeah, actually, that's probably that's a very interesting about Fire Emblem here. They always like, even though dragons are a thing in the series, there's been a lot of focus at dragons. Like, even lore-wise, there's always talk about a dragon god or whatever.
Good or evil.
Yeah, good or evil, god or devil, it's always going to be dragon somehow.
We're done here. The extraction team.
Man, we're getting
time to evacuate.
affinity by the dozen.
Yeah, I pretty much already maxed out.
Oh yeah, you're
my
right.
gear
Definitely
now.
maxed out.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Good luck with the rest.
Alrighty. Probably gonna switch over to Skype, to be honest. Let's see. Did I end up getting anything that has it? Nope, does not look like it. Brutal, yet highly effective. Ooh, definitely want that. But yeah. In order to friend people on DA, all you have to do is go to their
Everything in orders,
account.
operator? Is that a pun?
And
I will attempt to
there'll be an
bypass this
option to friend or watch, send a note. I actually forget how to do friends again. I don't friend people too often. But yeah, definitely in the watch menu at least. Out of curiosity, how does Frost look like when again, just because of the character, I'm just gonna fail to it. Normally a male Warframe as a she, but yeah, how does Frost look like when she stands like this? Hey, my account is the eccentric Mr. Hayes. Now, if only I could change my YouTube name that. Oh well. So yeah. I think that will be enough of my live. My Gelada Phasma. Well, I can guarantee you that unlike Phasma, she won't go down like a nobody on the battlefield.
Anything you need, Tenno.
That's a guarantee.
To another boy.
Ooh, I could even... I could potentially get this radial blind thing. Which actually kind of looks like a trident. Neat. So yeah. I'll be going on to Skype to rest up, watch some videos with friends, as I know I have several. I've been meeting the show LT for a while. Next time, not sure what I'm going to be doing. I do know that when DLC for Xenoverse 2 comes out, I'm certainly going to be showing that off. In the meantime, I'll just be working on videos and schoolwork and such. I'll try to have this Dolores thing up by Friday. I just had to do a redo run. The last one was not well. But yep, see you guys next time.